Hello, and welcome to this video in which I am going to introduce you to new features in the iTree Eco tool, including a new forecast model, expanded reports, and flexible data collection options. The Eco model uses data to estimate forest structure, function, and benefits. Depending on the type of project you choose, there is a range of data that will be collected in your study area. Eco will then estimate the ecosystem services that resource provides. I'm going to utilize one of our sample projects to demonstrate the new features in iTree Eco 6. One of the new features is this metadata table that will be displayed when you're opening an existing project. This report is a summary that provides information describing your project. One important piece of information that can be gathered here is whether or not the Eco model has been run. This information is especially useful since you may find it necessary to send your data to the server more than once throughout the duration of your project. In the new version of Eco, multi-year weather and pollution data are now available for users in the United States, which provides users with modeling options and results that are more accurate. In order to access the weather and pollution year options, you're going to go to Project Definition and then hit on the Location tab. These windows will come up. You do need to make sure that the pollution and the weather year are the same year. Users can now run the application with fewer required data fields. At a minimum, for a complete inventory, DBH and species is required. For sample plot-based projects, DBH and species are also required, along with percent measured and percent tree cover. During project setup, you will identify what data will be collected. The data fields that are in red are required, blue is highly recommended, and black is optional. Keep in mind that the more data fields that are collected, the more accurate the results will be. You can access this form through Project Definitions and then Data Collection Options tab. With the new version of Eco, data can now be collected using the Mobile Data Collector or Paperforms. The Eco mobile device functionality is not an app that you have to download. It is a web-based inventory data collection form. The mobile data collector can be accessed from any web-enabled mobile device, such as a smartphone or tablet, and then the data collected will be imported into iTree Eco. By inputting your email address and creating a password, you are set to collect your data on a smartphone or tablet. Other handheld devices, such as PDAs, cannot be used for data collection in Eco 6, but this option is still available in the Legacy Eco tool. You can access this form under the Data tab and then hit on Submit to Mobile. Within the updated Eco tool, users that are conducting a complete inventory have the option of importing a tree inventory. The data will need to be properly formatted, and then after creating a new project or opening an existing one that you want to update, click on the Import tool, which is located on the Data tab under Trees. Then walk through the required steps. For step-by-step instructions, see the Eco Guide to importing a tree inventory, which you can find under Support and User Guides. It's down toward the bottom here, Importing a Tree Inventory. By utilizing the new version of Eco, users will be provided with new and expanded reports that will allow for improved resource analysis options for complete inventory and sample projects. All of these reports can be accessed through these drop-down menus, and you have the option of saving them. You click on the Save button, create a file name, and then choose which format you would like to save the report in. Forecast is a separate component of iTree Eco that is run independently of the model. Utilizing Forecast is optional and will have no impact on your iTree Eco results. You can run Forecast in default mode or provide more specific information to customize the model. In order to run it in default mode, you'll see Default here in the Active Configuration window, and you hit on Forecast. Running forecasts can take various amounts of time depending on the size of your project. Once forecast is completed, you can find the reports here under these drop-down menus, Composition and Structure, and Benefits. Another new feature of ECO is that users doing a project in the United Kingdom can now do so directly in the application because location, species, weather, and pollution data are preloaded into the ECO software for the UK as well as for the United States, Canada, and Australia. Users in other countries are still able to utilize the ECO tool, but will need to submit additional data such as location and pollution. Refer to the ECO Guide for International Projects for details. Again, you can find that under Support and User Guides, and then you open the International Projects. The ECO Guides can also be found on the iTree website along with many other resources. So please explore the iTree website at itreetools.org for further learning and to find answers to your questions, or you can contact info@itreetools.org for further assistance. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.